All right, we are at Jumbo Peak. I believe it's right up there. We'll be seeing that up close and personal very soon here. But we are in Gold Butte National Monument. Boy, was it tough to get here. About 3+ hours of rough dirt roads. You're gonna get off the Bunkerville exit if you're coming from Vegas. It's right before Mesquite, and then it's rough 20 miles of dirt roads to get to like the Whitney Pockets, and then about another rough and then it turns into gravel, turns into about another rough 25-30 miles of travel. And so yeah, about 3-4 hours of getting here. Probably wouldn't come out here without high wheel or without moderate clearance at least. So yeah, I'm really happy to be here, and we are going to be heading up there. I wanted to get this out today because not a lot of videos are out there kind of showing this peak, so I wanted to do that myself now that I'm finally had the opportunity to come out here. So we're going to be traveling up there, and we'll check back in once we are once we start heading up the heading up the mountain. So the base or the summit block is right in front of us, but as I've been coming up here, it's starting to get a little bouldery. This has only happened in the last like 0.1 miles. Yeah, kind of just boulder hopping. Almost reminds me of some New Hampshire granite. But summit block is right up around there. I'll check the distance and elevation when I'm at the base. But it's definitely less than an hour. Made pretty quick work of it. You can see my car down here somewhere. Yeah, right down there. So I'll let you know once I get right up there, and we'll see what that crack looks like. All right, so we are at the base. Still got to find the crack. I think it might be right there. If not, I'm gonna have to take a lap around. But it was 3/4 of a mile up, about 1,000 feet. You can see the car right there. Pretty quick work, pretty easy. Nothing too difficult, especially with what's in front of us. So I'm gonna go find this crack, and then I'm gonna turn it back on. We'll see. All right, so I think I found it here. I had to come across to the kind of like the northwest side of this summit block, and I think this is gonna go. So I got my headlamp with me. You should probably bring one if you're doing this. And I will let you know as soon as I kind of get above these boulders here what's going on in this crack. All right, so that was the first tough move right there. This little chimney. Of course, there's a hand line here. Of course, someone pulled it up. I don't really care. But you kind of had to use these flakes here. They're super thin. Definitely feel like they're gonna break, and you're kind of hanging off this one and got all your weight on that one. Definitely not what you want, but it held, and I'm sure I'm not the first person it's held, so it's good. But I'm gonna make my way up in here, and I don't think I mentioned this, I'm gonna try and go for that chimney where I'm not doing the 5-3 face. So hopefully I can find that little chute, and that deposits me right at the top, instead of doing the 5-3 face, which I think kind of goes back out right here and then takes a slab. Because as you can see, my sandals are not in too good a shape right now. So I don't have the best grip, and I don't want to be doing face climbs with these. So much rather get myself stuck in a chimney. But I'm gonna make my way up here and keep going. All right, so we just came from up there, just continuing up. Couple definitely good moves. Some high class 4, definitely have some experience kind of shimmying yourself up a chimney before. Found an ATC device here. I guess I'll post that and see if anybody had lost that coming up here recently, or look in the logbook when I hopefully get up at the top. But this is kind of the top of that 80-foot crack I think that's described in the book. Seems like I went up 80 feet. And here is the here's the class 4 route, I'm really hoping, right there. So we're gonna check that out here after I kind of take a breather, and then keep on trucking forward. All right, so I guess if you're going up the way that I'm showing in this video, don't go through this chimney. It's pretty tight. One little shake of the earth and you're in your tombstone. But it deposits you with a crack that's a little harder than this. I think that might be the 5-3 face. I don't know. So, but that's the way I came. There's the tunnel, and I'm gonna pop out right here. So I'm gonna get up to the top here, and I think the top's right around the corner. Hopefully I will let you know very soon. Whew! All right, so I'm excited. That's where I just was. Pop out here, walk up here, and let's do it together. Just walk up on this rock, hop on this rock, and then let me close my zipper because I don't want to lose my car key out here. That would probably be an expensive tow. And woohoo! Summit of Jumbo Peak. I wanted this one for a while. Happy to be here. There's my car. And this is an absolute classic. Woo! All right, I'm gonna get this signed and get moving because this is not the only one we got on the agenda for today. All right, so making my way down here in this crack. I just passed that purple sling is right above us. Jesus Christ, my feet. Yeah, this stuff is loose. But I think this is the hardest part of this route right here. In between this hand line, this useless hand line, and this useless sling, there is, I don't know, probably maybe 15 feet right here. And there's no real, there's like one good foothold you can see that you can kind of jam your foot into on the way down. I'd say that's probably the hardest maybe. But once you get to that purple sling, you're really done. I mean, all that hard stuff's over. You just kind of duck under that crack in that triangle, and then you are right up at the top. So this is, like I said, this is a classic, and I'm having a lot of fun on this one. And yeah, a lot of fun.